Hey guys, welcome to the Bird Brain Podcast, where the goal is to rise above it all, stay elevated, create that infinity, and up your you. This week's episode, I talked a lot about mental health, especially men's mental health. With it being Mental Health Awareness Month, it's super important and necessary that we start having the conversation a little bit more often around what men's mental health looks like and how that is portrayed in society. And there's a fear still and an apprehension to talk about your feelings and talk about what's going on out of the fear of being perceived as weak, right? Oftentimes, society has associated vulnerability with weakness, which is why men, as a collective, don't even know how to talk about their feelings, right? And refuse to do that. And if we look at statistics, the suicide rate for men is pretty high later in life. The reason why is because they don't have close male bonds later in life. They're usually with their significant other and their children, and that's about it. Because society tells you that friendships aren't important. But friendship is so important. Community is so important. And once we understand that and we start embracing it more and recognizing our own needs, then it creates a healthier system altogether. But for now, what's being understood and being realized is that there is this emotional barrier when it comes to men expressing themselves or taking care of themselves or even being present for each other, right? Which is why a lot of times you hear, oh, yeah, they were such a light. They lit up the room, and I never expected that they were going through these things, right? The idea of being depressed. It's like, you're not allowed to be depressed. You're a man. Toughen up. you know, this is the rhetoric that's preached in society, and unfortunately it just creates a lot of isolation and a lot of abandonment within relationships with other people. It's not just us abandoning ourselves sometimes, it's us not being able to be present for the people that we truly care about and the people that care about us, all because we are afraid or we feel like it's not okay to talk about what's going on. All right, men's mental health is vital. The reason why is because this is a very male dominant society. And if we have people who are not checking in with themselves and taking care of themselves and they just kind of exist in life, well, that starts to affect everything else. So having this conversation is necessary. Being there for one another is necessary. Building very deep and strong bonds is so necessary. And the only way we can do that is if we start embracing who we are as people, as individuals, right? Understanding that we too have feelings as men and understanding that, being vulnerable is one of the strongest things you can do. The reason why is because it just builds stronger relationships. Doesn't mean that other people won't be receptive to you, but it does mean that there will be people who want to show up. All right. Don't be afraid of your feelings and don't be afraid of yourself, because true bravery is recognizing that you deserve to exist in the world and that there are people that care about you and want to take care of you, right? Gender aside, we all want to matter. We all want to feel like we belong in community. And the first step is recognizing when we are not okay. All right. If you want to catch the full episode, head on over to anywhere you listen to your podcast. If you want to book a one-on-one mental health coaching session with me, let's do that. I would love to. All right. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take flight.